This is Deshaun and Cortez. We are Cheat
Mm-hmm.
Codes Podcast.
Indeed.
All right, guys. So coming today, we talking video games. Xbox recently, the Xbox Series One is coming mid-November, November 12th, if I got that correct. And they released their lineup game, like the lineup of games they're releasing. Okay, and it was roughly 31 games, and dude, they got a solid lineup, man. I can't even lie. Like like I say, I told you earlier, man. I thought it's got me thinking about maybe getting an Xbox. I don't know. I mean, I'm team PlayStation, man, but some of these games, dude, I get, especially because like mind you, this episode we're only gonna take a look at the Xbox exclusives. Okay, we're not gonna
Right.
cover the Call of Duties and the Maddens and the games that'll be on both systems. We're not getting into those. I mean, those are for everybody.
I mean, I got one, but
Oh, god damn it, bro! You didn't follow the rules, man. But
hey,
anyway,
brother, I don't follow
anywho,
rules. I make them.
okay. Well, mine are all Xbox exclusive. I'm gonna say that. I know how to follow the rest, unlike other people.
I'm a rebel.
You be that. So yeah, they got they put out a list of games. It was roughly 30, 31 games, and I picked a couple that they stuck out to me like I would buy them.
Right.
And I think that's the way to go. Like I said, these are the games that made me consider like maybe getting an Xbox. So we'll see how it goes from there.
Okay.
Um, like I said, launch is November 10th, 31 games, right?
Right.
And the one thing they're doing that I think kind of gives them the leg on PlayStation is the backwards compatibility.
Right.
So
But they said PlayStation doing that too.
yeah, I think PlayStation, the PS5 is going to play like PS4 games, and then whatever PS3 games or PS1 games they decide to like sell in the PlayStation store.
Mm-hmm.
But Xbox is going to be just about any game. It's like what they're doing. So what they're doing, they got this thing, Microsoft Smart Delivery. So they took a page from they took a page from the PC gamers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So theory is you buy a game once and you'll always have a compatible copy for past and future Xbox consoles. Like that's the thing. And they
That's
got
dope.
it. Yeah, they got this one. That's gonna help them out a lot, and it's gonna take a big chunk out of your GameStop, your EB Games, and Walmart and Target and Amazon, wherever you're buying your games at.
I wish they would have been did this because I
Yeah,
need
right.
NCAA football back.
Right. I'm a little stubborn on that. I personally I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4. Reason being, I bought it on the PS3 and I was not willing to buy another copy of the same game.
Mm-hmm.
So I never played it on the PS4 at all. So I missed the whole GTA Online, which I mean, I say miss like it's dead. It's still going strong. But I
And you
missed
can
like the
hop
whole,
in.
yeah, I missed the whole GTA Online and that whole, bonanza, whatever you want to call that. I missed all that. And it's whatever. Like I said, I wasn't willing to buy another game. Like it didn't make sense to me to have to go do that.
Right.
And even now, considering the fact that it's going to make its way to the PS5, it's like I want to play it. I may just have to go get GTA Online.
You might have to.
Just to do it.
I might get it back myself. I don't know
Oh,
yet.
we'll see. But yeah, so they took a page from PC Gamer. So if you look back, the Elder Scrolls 5. Elder Scrolls, I played this game before actually on I played it on PS3. Before, yeah, it was PS3 when I played it. Not Elder, I think it was Elder Scrolls 5. And it was fun. Like it was a different game. It was a different like change of pace for me. Like I'd never played a game like that style before.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, not a review of the game. Okay, so this game has been ported to almost every system. So I mean, it was first released in 2011, right? On the PS3, the PC, the Xbox 360. 2013 comes around, Xbox One. It was never included in the backwards compatibility program. 2016, Bethesda, which is a developer studio, which Xbox just bought the rights to. So they're only making Xbox games now, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So 2016, they released Elder Scrolls for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. and those who had the 360 had to buy it again. So Xbox, to their credit, Microsoft, they've been working to kind of like rectify that situation so people don't have to go through that again. And if you buy a game once, that should be it.
Right.
Right. So, that's gonna be a big thing for them going forward. And like I said, we'll see how it happens. Because like what happens, and so I'm getting ahead of myself. What happened with that, those who had the PC version got the free upgrade. They had the PC version on Steam, they got the free upgrade. So, Xbox is trying to, make sure nobody's getting left out. They want they're not so worried about where you buy the game, they want you playing the game.
Right.
Which probably means there's more microtransactions coming and money to be made on the back end. But we'll get to that. We'll take the wins where you can get them.
Right. Definitely.
Right. We'll take the also in the description we will post a link detailing all 31 games that will be released. Like we're not going to review all 31 in this video, in this podcast. So we'll put the link down there for guys that if anybody wants to go and kind of check out some of the other games on their own and see what they're into. Okay. First game that stuck out to me, Cuisine Royale. It's a shooter, and this game actually started as a joke. Like I think it was made to be like dead bad, but if for some reason it caught on. And I gotta look into that a little more. Like something about I think the fact that it started as a joke kind of got my attention.
Right.
So I want to look into that's what I want to look into. Like it's not like I said, it's not gonna be like a make it or break it for me as far as the system goes, but I want to do it. I want to try that one out.
Yeah, we'll try it.
All right, so my first real game that I want to test out as Dusk Falls, right? Interactive drama from Interior Night. The story is two Arizona families entangled across 30 years. Starts with a robbery gone wrong, and choices give you influence over the game. Interactive drama, they made games that you probably heard of, like your Heavy Rain, your Detroit Become Human. It's some similar to that. No, that's interactive drama. Yeah, that's like made by Interior Night. So interactive dramas, like those are your games like your Heavy Rain, your Detroit Become Human, which I love both of those, especially Detroit Become Human. Like playing through that game, I actually played through that game while I was home recovering from surgery last year. So I burned through it pretty quick, but it was a great game, great story, and I loved it. And The Last of Us is also technically considered an interactive drama.
Right.
So you get to make your choices and decisions, and kind of figure out where you want to go from there, and then the story is kind of gonna change and gonna be made based on the story's gonna be made based on what you do.
Right.
And this is actually their first game. The studio formed back in 2017. They were actually dropped by Sega in 2019 and picked up by Microsoft. So, like I said, this is their first game. I'm pretty sure they're trying to hit it out the park. So I'm really expecting big things from this game.
Right.
All right. What was your first one?
My first one is Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now, I never played this game, never heard of it.
Yakuza. I think that's been a pretty long running series, if I'm not mistaken.
It might have been, but I just, what I'm saying, I just randomly picked stuff through the list. So I looked up the game,
right,
and I was like, this look like it'd be pretty fun. Would I pay for it? No, I wouldn't buy this. If somebody had it, yeah, let me borrow that from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would borrow it, but I wouldn't pay for it. That's just me. But I will play the game though.
All right.
Just looking at the gameplay, like it looked like a pretty dope game. Just look like something, like you said, a little change of pace. Because I'm used to playing sports games.
All right.
So you're COD, your little regular little joints. But just something outside that box, I will play this game.
All right, so a little background on that. Like I said, it's an RPG published by Sega. This is the 8th release in the series. So I know I heard the term before. This is actually gonna be it was released in Japan for the PS4 in January 2020. So it's gonna be ready for the Xbox Series 1 launch, coming November 10th, the same day as the Xbox Series launches goes out. And the PS5 version is coming March 20th, 2021 right now, as long as nothing changes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would be, yeah. If anybody got an Xbox, y'all get this game. I'm coming through. I'm following through. I'll be over there.
Yeah. So yeah, this game is I guess kind of like Grand Theft Auto. Like it's big on the side quests, which they call them sub stories in the game. You get it, you do this to get additional rewards, and like I said, there's so many activities to play. Like, where you get to go do karaoke.
Right.
Right. That's
You
one of
do
the
a bunch
things.
of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They got karaoke, kart racing games.
Mhm.
It's a little different in terms of the like battle system. Instead of a real time like kind of beat 'em up button masher mechanics like they used in the previous game, they're gonna like lean more towards a turn based RPG with a 4-person battle team.
Yeah,
But
because it's like I know the backstory. He was like, ever since he was a kid, he just wanted to be a hero, like the
right.
video games he played. And then they just started showing him when he was older and when he was doing different stuff, and he decided to become a hero.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so also as far as like the turn based going, just to make that a little better, you get to use pieces of the environment. Most turn based games like they don't really give you that option, which honestly that's usually what turns me off to like those turn based RPG style games. And I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of those for that reason. Like I'm not a big fan of turn based. Like I want the action. I don't want to break in it. I want to go. So like I said, they let you interact with the environment a little more. So I think that's definitely gonna be a big plus for the battle system and the way you fight.
Right.
And they've always
Most
got a lot of
definitely.
they're always gonna have a lot of like downloadable content too. The game was actually it's been in works for a while, bro. Announced in 2017. And it's just now coming along. It was I think they completed the story. Sega announced they completed the story at the end of May, and it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready to do. It's gonna be a good one. There's definitely some interest. I've heard a lot of good things about the Yakuza series, so I'm definitely like ready to check that one out.
Right. Right.
Right. All right. So my next one up, which one? Avowed. Avowed. Did you see that?
I was finna click on that one.
Yeah.
Try to see like a little review or something.
Trust me, Avowed is gonna be dope, man. I can tell you, I can tell already, bro. So Avowed is a first-person shooter. Made by, I hope I'm saying this right, made by Obsidian. They're responsible for the Outer World, Fallout, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and South Park Stick of Truth. I don't
South Park.
One of these things is not like the other.
South Park is it?
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. I did enjoy the South Park games.
I never played them.
I played them.
I enjoyed the show.
I played them back like Nintendo. South Park, the bigger, longer, uncut. What was the name of that game?
No Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah.
That was one. I played South Park Racing, which was actually it was hard, but it was kind of fun. And then what else? There was another. They had another like story video game. I remember the ending, fighting this giant robot, and you had to get behind him and shoot at his batteries and stuff like that. And of course the cows were attacking you. It was a crazy game, man. it was fun. It took me a while, but I beat it. Okay, so yeah, it's a first-person shooter made by Obsidian. They're known for like a wide range of shooters and exciting games, and it definitely has like some mythical elements that look to play heavy in the storyline. Like I said, the trailer opens up flaming arrows shooting across. You're passing these mythological statues, and so it's definitely gonna have some mythology playing in as well. And I think that was the reason why they showed it in the trailer.
Right.
And like I said, it's a fantasy RPG, and then there's just gonna be a lot of fighting. Like it looked like so like visually like appeasing. Like I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Right.
Yeah, like that, and that was one of the reasons I chose it. Like I put the trailer on and I couldn't stop watching it. A lot of games on that list. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but a couple games on the list. I skipped over because I started watching the trailer and it didn't hold my attention the way this one did.
Right.
All right. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game. And like I said, it's gonna be there again with the release launch, and I want to say it's gonna have the smart delivery as well.
Right.
So it's gonna be
That'll be
available for like future Xbox systems as well. All right, what's your
right.
next one?
My next one is Watch Dogs Legion. Listen to me. I saw this and I was like, this will be my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so pretty much it's like you go to London.
Right.
So the story is based off in London. So you
Mm-hmm.
go to London, and of course, you know what I'm saying, you go see Big Ben and go see the palace and all that. And
Right.
you go do the tour shit. You go to pubs, you drink and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's when the work begins. So you pretty much trying to recruit for this organization that's trying to save the world type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different storylines. So you start off with this character and you might see a military type person attacking like the regular civilians. So you take them out.
Right.
And you just keep
Yeah.
on going. Like you got a mask on, you'll lift the mask or kill them. And the person be like, thank you, appreciate it. Like they interacting with you.
Right. Right.
Like no problem. You put the mask back on and then you go back doing with your mission. Like it's a bunch of interactive things going on while you doing a mission.
Right.
So you can
Yeah, I'm
have
looking
a
at it
conversation
now.
with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just think it would be dope. Just that looking at that video, I was like listening to the guy explain stuff and I like this is dope. Like I would literally play this.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So I'm I did some reading on that one too. Like I said, it's gonna be set in that representation of London. And the one thing that's different about this one, as opposed to like Watch Dogs 2, is that you're gonna get the ability to control and recruit multiple characters that you can you can find them at different points in the game. And you can these characters actually be permanently lost during the course of gameplay. They have the permadeath option available. So you definitely get a lot more like influence and say so like over the story and what happens. That's gonna be crazy. Like imagine Red Dead 2 with a permanent death option for some of those guys.
I want him to die. He done. Get him out of
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was about to say. So like I doubt it, but I would love the option to kill off certain characters and like have that influence the game. After a while, I don't like the way you talking to me.
I want him out of here.
Right, gunshot. But yeah, it's an action adventure game, third person, open world. I love those open world games. It's gonna be it's future London, by the way, future London.
Yeah, future London, which is
Yeah,
from what the guy was saying, he was like it's not too much different from the London
yeah,
of today.
right. No,
So he from the weather to
yeah, they're gonna keep a
everything.
lot of the landmarks and things like that,
Yeah.
let you know where you are. So that's gonna be good.
Even the cars and stuff is
Yeah,
more of London type speed. You're not gonna see no don'ts in London. That just put that out. You ain't gonna see no Caprices, none of that.
no, not in
You gonna see
London.
no Suburbans or no 8s, none of that.
Right.
You take that over there, they be like,
Right. So yeah,
who
they're
is
gonna
this
have
chap?
Okay, so these they're gonna have different characters, and of course, each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. So, example one is a spy that is proficient in lethal combat and infiltration. You got a builder who can make use of a wrench and nail gun as weapons. You got a drone expert that can do more damage with drone weapons than as opposed to hand-to-hand combat. You got a beekeeper that has nano drones to distract guards, a magician that can hypnotize enemies and make them faint or aid you in battle. You got a football guy that can summon his friends. And I mean, there's a lot to unravel with this game, dude.
I say it give you a lot
All right.
A lot of different scenarios to play with. Like you don't have to be just that one character throughout the whole game.
And so it was developed by Ubisoft Toronto. Like I said, Ubisoft, they've been around forever. And it take all day to really get into the games that they've been able to put out. They announced it at E3 back in 2019. It was originally scheduled to release in March of this year, but things happen. It didn't come out. But it's gonna be. They said it's gonna be ready for the Xbox release, and like I said, I can't wait, bro. I've heard a lot of good things about Watch Dogs, so we're gonna see how that plays out.
Exactly.
All right, my next one was Fable, and the Fable game, dude, is like I don't know, it's been around for a while, man, and it's been a lot of like up and down when it comes to that series, dude. Like I don't really know like how else to explain it, man. It's gonna be ready for the Xbox. Like I said, Fable goes back to like the early Xbox. Like you got like I think this is like I said, this is like technically like Fable 4, if I'm not mistaken. So the other three they go back to the previous Xbox series. And this one was delayed so long that a lot of people thought it was never coming.
Right.
It's actually being made by a developer called Playground. Playground is actually better known for the Forza series and racing titles. So, like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see what they can do with something, outside of that genre. Like that's pretty much been their bread and butter for the past few years.
Right.
And like I said, their goal was like to give it a completely like fresh start without stripping away like what made people love the game in the beginning. And I think that's kind of like that's the thing. Like when you take over something that has like history, like you have to be careful not to just completely like retool the game and just like get rid of like what made the game like good to begin with because it didn't fit your vision necessarily.
Right.
Like I said, they're trying to keep a lot of like the classic British humor to the franchise. But I think that the developer, they're really excited about this game. They're really excited, and I think they're expecting people to really like kind of fall in love with this game. I do wonder how long the game itself is, though. These games are known to be like on the shorter side. So like I'm wondering about game length and as far as like where they took the story, considering like it is a new developer. So like those are a couple like question marks I have. But just for anybody that's wondering, people were a little upset about the guns that were available in Fable 3 and 2. There's 0 guns in 4, and they finally added multiplayer. So it's definitely gonna be and it's on the Unreal Engine. I know a lot of people know what that is. So we like I said, the Unreal Engine has been everywhere, and up and down, back and forth. A couple people love it, a couple people hate it, and like it looks like I think a lot of what got me about these Xbox games was the visuals, like how visually appeasing it was. And like these games look like, and I understand that a lot of these are like that I watched were trailers. So trailers are always gonna they're usually gonna look
Right.
better
They
than
look
gameplay.
right.
Because they slap them in with these high speed computers, and it's like I said, I understand that, and I understand that there's gonna be some downgrade in quality once you get to the gameplay compared to the trailer. But like these Xbox games, dude, they look amazing. Like a lot of them are in 4K Ultra HD, 60 frames per second. They're using ray tracing now to like really hone in on the way light affects our view, and it's got me excited about like the way gaming is going. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I said, I don't want to go on too long about Fable. Like I said, it looks great. I really can't wait to play it. Like I said, if I don't play it on the Xbox, hopefully it'll be on the PlayStation system soon. But for now, it's an Xbox exclusive, and we'll see where it goes from there. All right, what's your next one?
This is on both systems, man.
Okay.
2K. Come on, bro. Like just
Man,
2K.
bro.
2K. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. 2K.
Okay, bro. 2K.
But it always a difference between Xbox and PlayStation. It always a slight difference. It might have something that just Xbox have, and it might have something that just on the PS4 user have. Because when I had a 360, I forgot what 2K it was, but I was playing it on playing my 2K. And then when I go to somebody else's house and play it on PlayStation 3 or 4, whatever it was different. Like they might have something different than what I was playing. I mean, the game is essentially gonna be the same, but certain systems have different exclusives.
Xbox always had cleaner, smoother graphics when compared to PlayStation. That was always their thing. Like I think PlayStation beat them with gaming titles, but it's like if you're just like checking out like the aesthetics and even the sound too, for the most part, Xbox was always like way ahead of PlayStation when it came to that.
All right. So yeah, like some simple slight word. That was my last one.
Hey man, like I said, I want my 2K to look like the trailer, bro. I want to see the sweat falling off Zion's head. If it ain't got that, I'm taking it back to the store.
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm taking it back. I'm not putting it in the box. I'm taking it back. I'm gonna slam it on the desk in Walmart or whatever I bought it from. Hey, I want my goddamn money back.
What if you get off a PlayStation store?
Hey man,
you're gonna have to.
Hey bro, I'm going to GameStop and I'm gonna show my ass.
I'm finding out who made PlayStation. Hey, hey, go get this.
All right, so yeah, I got one more. This is the last one. This game, Medium. Yeah, Medium. So Medium is a psychological horror game developed by the Bloober team. Okay, Bloober team. Forgive me if I said it wrong, but Anywho, all right. So third-person game. You play. Main character is Marianne. She's a medium who can travel back and forth between our realm and the spirit realm. Right.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Right. There's puzzle solving. There's definitely a big emphasis on psychic abilities that you will need to recharge throughout the game. Like I said, this game has been in work since 2012. When the game's been in work for 8 years, it better be good.
It better be good. If it's trash, throw your whole company away.
Right. But the thing that got me about this game, aside from the like I said, the trailer, and the creepy birth and all that. Like I said, we're gonna post I'm gonna post the trailer in here. So the thing that got me about this one was actually the sound. So the sound, the creators of this one, they're purposely trying to put you in the mind of like Stranger Things and Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Like really, like that's really what their goal is. Silent Hill has been like definitely one of the scarier games to play like over the past, really like decade or so. Like it's been up there with horror games in the horror genre.
Right.
They actually used a lot of the production and vocalists from the Silent Hill franchise. And like I said, I think that's gonna like, because a lot of these horror games, like it's the visuals, but it's usually the sounds and the things you hear in the background that like give you those goosebumps and those chills, right?
You hear a little scratching on the wall or whatever it might be. Them little sounds, especially when they come out of nowhere, you be like, what was that?
Right. Like, so the fact that they went back to the Silent Hill team to like try to get this right. I mean, they took the singers, like the vocalists from Silent Hill, so they're really trying to give you that horror vibe. Yeah, they really want that, and I can appreciate that. So like, it's got me excited to see how this game plays. I said the Bloober team, they've been responsible for games like the Blair Witch in 2019, the Layers of Fear series, and Observer.
So Blair Witch had a game.
Yeah, 2019, they threw it out there, man. I'm not gonna say I played it, I'll be honest, I didn't even see the Blair Witch movie. I was a little young when it came out, and I haven't went back to watch it yet. I just remember the girl. They did the spoof of it in Scary Movie. You know, the out in the woods. That I'm so scared right now, and then all the snot drips out of her nose. That's about all I can. That's about all I can tell you about Blair Witch. I'll be honest.
I remember watching that, and I was like, stupid.
Did you? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. You know,
it was stupid. Listen, what they did was stupid. I'm just gonna put it out there. If it's real or fake, whatever. That's for everybody else to discuss. I don't care personally. Right. Why, and what they did out there, you're stupid. I ain't saying nobody deserve no shit like that, but you're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Put out like that. You want to see 4 people, black people? Let's move on.
All right, we'll get on there. All right, so like I said, that was my last game, guys. Like I said, Xbox has like a very impressive lineup that's gonna come out. They're really putting their best foot forward. Listen, I'll be honest. After I saw the PS5 launch a few months ago, I was a little nervous for Xbox, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like pretty much
Xbox built like a trash compactor.
It's not even the system itself. It's like the games that PlayStation was showing when they did their kind of unveiling and their launch, and then Xbox was like, we got Halo.
I mean, you've been had Halo,
right? So like I said, I was So I was a little iffy on what they were gonna pull out of the hat for this one. So like I said, I was very like pleasantly impressed by the lineup that Xbox had.
Right. Yeah, Watch Dog really caught my eye. Like,
right.
I've been seeing, of course, I've seen the commercial for Watch Dog 1 and 2. I was like, maybe. But this one, this Legion, I was like,
yeah, they're gonna have to get us on the go, man.
Right.
All right. So like I said, guys, we're definitely gonna post a link to like the list of Xbox Series launches, like all the games they got coming out. We're gonna post that link on our social media, so be on the lookout for that on whether you're following us on Twitter, Instagram. If you're watching the video on YouTube, it will be posted in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, so be on the lookout for that. So we're gonna put that out there for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, so you can go out and kind of form your own opinion and decide: are you team PlayStation or you team Xbox? I think a lot of people are kind of going back and forth right now. So we're gonna see when these games come out, because they're coming around the corner, dude. It's the end of the year. Christmas season is coming. They putting everything out there. They're trying to get you money. So who you giving it to? Sony or Xbox?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's Sony. But not for PS5. PS4 until at least May or June of next year. That's my decision.
I might get the PS5 at launch, dude. I haven't made up my mind yet.
They too many bugs. Every system comes with bugs. I don't.
It does. Honestly, I'll
had it first gen.
I mean, you get the protection plan, and you'll be in the clear.
Give me second gen. I wait till that second one come through.
Okay, yeah,
that's when I'm like, that's me.
Hey, bro. So I'll call you at Christmas when I unwrap it like a baby, man, like a child when I unwrap my PlayStation at Christmas.
Like he he bought it for himself. PlayStation.
Right. Like I didn't wrap it myself, me and my wife. So I'll let you know how it goes, man. You decide if you want to get one then or you want to wait.
I'm still gonna wait. Okay, what you say?
All right.
I know me.
No, you know them. All right, guys. So this has been Cheat Codes Podcast. It's Tez and Deshaun. Like I said, we definitely gonna post the info for those games that are being released in the description on social media, so everybody can go check those out. Like I said, Xbox is like really coming. They coming hard, man. They not going away. So we're definitely gonna see like who leads the sales race for the holiday season. Again, guys, follow us on all social media: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook.
Some everywhere. Everywhere.
Like some everywhere.
Come for your mama's favorite book club too. We coming.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it. That's it.
Yeah.